Dr. DeRay, I presume. I was hoping your busy schedule would allow me a brief visit with you. What do you want? It's late, and my exhibit is closed, and how did you get in here anyway? All that is unimportant, Doctor. You see, I know your secret. There are ways we can help each other. All right. Come into the light and we'll talk. Pleasant surroundings. It seems like a peculiar conversation to a man who's the last living member of the family of Frankenstein. Is it not, Dr. DeRay? Or should I say Frankenstein?
I am too old, I am too sick to be interested or surprised by anything. But when a man comes into my house and casts no reflection on my mirror,
and upon his hand wears the unholy crest of Dracula,
there is no scientific answer to anything. Now, what is on your mind, Count Dracula?
Dr. Frankenstein, I know you were raised by the DeRay family, and before your crippling accident were discredited by its members of the medical institute because of your real family's background, cutting short a brilliant career. But your mind and surgeon skill were meant to fulfill the Frankenstein dream, and to infuse life into that artificially created man, the likes of which civilization will never forget. You cannot escape your destiny. I cannot escape mine.
What you say is true, very true. If only I had a way to get the power I should have, I'd show those fools out there who think of me only as a carnival freak.
And get your revenge on Doctors Beaumont, Stedman, and Markey, who ruined your career and caused the accidental fire which crippled you as you are now.
Yes, yes, yes. It's all clear now. They were the ones. But what does this mean to you?
I have in my possession the remains of the original Frankenstein monster, put to rest in Oakmore Cemetery by one of a group of scientists whose experiments with the monster were cut short by an epidemic which plagued this area many, many years ago. That only remaining scientist had secretly buried the monster, hoping to resume his experiments at a later date. He also was the man who discredited you for fear you had knowledge of his work with the monster. Dr. Beaumont.
Beaumont! When Groton returns, he will be...
Relax, Doctor. I will give you orders and you will follow them.
You don't frighten me. I live beyond the fear.
I think you will find that working with me will be a much more intelligent decision, Doctor. We cannot wait. I will help you now. We must prepare your laboratory for him.
The monster.
Yes, and all those who would meddle in the destinies of Frankenstein and Dracula will see an infernal bloodbath the likes of which has not swept the earth before. Dr. Frankenstein, your scientific skill has not failed us. We will make the monster walk. He was born with the electrical fury of the heavens when the Zornoff comet passed over the Earth. Tonight, at 11:29, the Zornoff comet returns, completing the monster's first life cycle. Soon he will be reborn. We must work quickly. Zornoff Comet has returned! Tonight the monster will meet an old friend, Dr. Beaumont!
Dr. Beaumont, tonight you will meet an old friend.
This is your last stop this evening. Your very last stop. You are responsible for the death of Dr. DeRay, last of the Frankensteins. I am Dracula. The serum which he perfected would have rendered me invincible. But do not worry. It will not be long before I have all I need of that serum. And when I do, I will return with a league of living vampires, an indestructible army of the undead. Nobody will stop me then. Nobody will stop me then.
You got the wrong guy. It wasn't me.
Really? Are you sure, young man?
It wasn't me. You got the wrong guy.
Fire! 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 Get that out of my face! Fire! Fire! Get that out of my face! No, him, not me, him. No, him, not me. Back, back, back. Oh man, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm burning.
I must escape the burning sun. I must get back to my coffin. They have never lived before as they live now. 10 dead men's bodies were used to fashion Dr. Frankenstein's infamous creature. Tens of dozens of victims have kept Count Dracula alive for 3 centuries. Only one of these beings will survive their meeting. Dracula versus Frankenstein. Brand new thrills, brand new horror, brand new shock. Dracula versus Frankenstein in color, rated GP.
I am too old. I am too sick. Thing fell off again. Take 2. But when a man comes into my house and came off again, cut. Spirit guy, get some of that spirit gum, man. Hold no matter what. This is gonna come up. And upon his hand wears the unholy crest of Dracula. Answer to anything.
Well, hello, my fiends. I'm back again, and I'm gonna do my real low-budget, cheesy special effects. I got this idea today, so when Dracula, aims his ring at that guy, it's running, played by my brother Phil, for my recreation of Dracula versus Frankenstein. By the way, this is in honor of Zandra Vorkov, where I played Dracula, and J. Carroll Nash, who played Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Dre, director Al Adamson, and producer Sam Sherman, and the one that plays the monster, Big John Bloom. This is an honor. This is my tribute to them, and for being in Al Adamson's great 1971 hit, Dracula versus Frankenstein. So anyway, yeah. So then I'm wearing my Dracula shirt. So anyway, I want to get this done for the Monster Bash, just so you guys can show it. This isn't one of my movies. This is just my way of showing my tribute to the movie, because it's one of my favorite. It's my favorite movie for 1971. And it's like, I almost like even more than Ali versus Frazier fight. That's my favorite fight. And that's when I got inspired to be a boxer, when I saw Joe Frazier. Well, we listened to it on the radio. Smoking Joe Frazier beat Ali. He was instantly my hero. And I want to be like a white Joe Frazier. That's why I got into boxing. And then I started boxing, and my boxing coach called me The Rock. Rocky, and then they changed it to The Rock. So, that's how I got the name The Rock. Smoking Joe Frazier. I had 26 amateur fights. But anyway, then in 1991, my late brother Keith's video camera was laying around the house. So I dusted it up, and I decided I would start using it, and I started making monster movies. October 23rd, 91. That's when I started making monster movies. And I actually wanted to make movies when I was like 7 years old, but my dad wouldn't buy me the movie camera. I said, Dad, can you buy me that movie camera so I can make monster movies? He said, oh, I don't know, Dave, it's kind of expensive. It was $35 for an 8mm movie camera in the window. This was in fall of 1964. I was 7 years old in Park Ridge, Illinois. So, but when I was in the Marine Corps from 76 to 80, when I was stationed in the Philippines, 1977, in the military store on base, I bought my first movie camera and my first movie projector. So I started filming stuff, and I'd show movies on Friday night to the fellow Marines. I'd film them doing stuff, and film us out in town, drinking beer and having a good time, and I'd show it on the screen, and I'd show our training maneuvers and stuff, So, I got maybe 80 reels of film that I shot when I was in the Marines, 8mm, and I put them on DVD, on video. So, anyway, okay, now enough of that. So anyway, now I'm gonna recreate that scene from Dracula vs. Frankenstein, where, Dracula aims his ring at Mike, Anthony Isley, and he's running away, and so I'll be my girlfriend. Yes, Janet? All right, yeah, I'm ready. I'm just gonna film a little scene here for my recreation of Dracula vs. Frankenstein. So you're watching Kojak, right? Yeah, I'm gonna watch the end. I'm gonna film this real quick. I'm gonna go watch the end of it. That's a good one with that psycho guy. Okay, I'll see you. Bye-bye. There's Janet. She plays Miss Werewolf and Vampire Woman, Dinosaur Woman in my movies. Okay, I got this idea today. I cut this out of part of my cereal box. Straw here, put it on the leg, and I'm gonna Scotch tape that to his leg there. Then I'm gonna light this on fire. I'm gonna go, ah, I'm burning, ah, after Dracula. Well, hello again, my fiends. I'm back again. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you some of my dungeon here. This painting right here, that's a painting by my good fiend Bradford Brooks, Frankenrock. It's I got the green face. And there's a Rondo head statue by my good fiend John Whistler. And of course down here in my bag, I got my actual Rondo Award, that I got from Dave Colton at the last Monster Bash. Yeah, there it is right there. David R. Nelson Monster Kid Hall of Fame Award, yeah. I'm going to show you my low budget special effect for the Zornoff Comet or whatever for, when I'm doing that scene. Yeah, I got a phone call from my girlfriend again. Yeah, like a marshmallow. That's a Zornoff Comet.